Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today is a full review on Zafferano from Acqua di Parma. This is part of the Signatures of the Sun line, which I did a full buying guide on quite a while ago. I will leave it linked down below. And at that time, this one was exclusive to Harrod. So now it's finally available worldwide and I could test it. So it's kind of a new release, at least to me. So if you want to know all about Zafferano from Acqua di Parma, then please keep on watching. But before we start, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then please join us, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any new video. And I have a lot of full reviews on all the new releases, which I will leave linked down below, as well as the buying guides that I told you about of Signatures of the Sun and Blue Mediterraneo line from Acqua di Parma. So definitely check those if you are a fan of Acqua di Parma. And without further ado, let's start. So this is, as I said, part of Signatures of the Sun line, which focuses on one single note. So we have vanilla, oud, sandalo, yuzu, osmanthus. And this one is focused on saffron. So zafferano in Italian means saffron. So this is a saffron forward fragrance. And let me tell you, I was a little bit worried because saffron to me can go both ways. So I can love it, absolutely adore it in a fragrance, and absolutely hate it in another. And let me tell you, I love it. I really love this fragrance. So I am going to start by describing you how my experience with this fragrance was, the notes that I personally smelled, and then go through the notes and longevity and science and all this stuff afterward. So I have it here just sprayed, and this fragrance opens up with such a beautiful combination of saffron and citruses. You get this leathery touch that is present in saffron, which, by the way, is why sometimes saffron can be a little bit overwhelming for me, because sometimes this leathery touch just becomes too much for me. Here it's just very subtle, very in the background, a beautiful citrus opening that remains for quite a lot. So usually citruses fade away quite quickly. In this fragrance, it does remain for a while. Then I get always saffron. Saffron is here the star of the show, as it should be. And then you get this bouquet of flowers. I could distinguish rose in the notes, but nothing else. So it was kind of this spicy rose with other flowers. I started to get a little bit of a woody base, but not too much, and a little bit of sweetness in the very dry down, especially on my skin. I have it in the dry down on my skin. It's a sweet saffron with a bouquet of flowers, some citruses, and a woody base. And it's so intoxicating and extremely sexy. It's very, very sexy fragrance. The only reason why I don't have already this fragrance in my collection is because I find it quite masculine. It is unisex, but leans on the masculine side. This on a man. Oh my God. I can guarantee you it will get you compliments everywhere. To me, saffron and cardamom are two notes on men. Extremely sexy. A very alluring, sexy, but yet classy and everyday fragrance. You can wear this fragrance all year round. Maybe not in the very heat of the summer because it's quite a spicy fragrance, but you can wear it everywhere, anytime, and you will smell irresistible, let me tell you. So that was my experience with this fragrance. Now let's get to the official notes. So we have in the top bergamot, bitter orange, coriander, and mandarin orange. And you definitely get this beautiful, as I said, citrusy opening. In the mid you have saffron, gibberellum, orange blossom, jasmine sambac, and rose. Now, when I read these notes, I realized that what I was smelling was geranium, but I did not recognize it honestly when I tested it. And in the base, we have woody notes, vanilla, and tonka bean. Honestly, tonka, I don't get much, but vanilla would be the explanation of the sweetness that I get in this fragrance. On my skin, it does have quite a sweet touch that actually vanilla doesn't explain, to be honest. It's something else. It's almost like floral sweetness, if that makes any sense. Could be the combination of all the notes together. So to me, this is all about saffron, number one. Then you get the geranium. Geranium is here the star of the show alongside saffron, at least on my skin. And don't be worried if you are a man, you say geranium, floral. No. Geranium to my nose smells like rose, but with an edge, with a herbal green sharpness. So it's actually a note that is quite unisex. And I would say then I get the woody notes, the citruses, and the vanilla. Tonka, I honestly don't get much of. Neither do I get coriander. And as I said, it's geranium and some bouquet of flowers. Overall, this is a gorgeous scent that I'm so happy that they decided to make it available for everyone, because I struggled to get a sample of this one when it was exclusive to Harrods, as I said, and I couldn't get it. And now I am happy that they finally decided to do it worldwide, because it is gorgeous. Such a classy, elegant, but sexy fragrance for men. Again, it is unisex, but for me, it does lean masculine. And I'm actually thinking about getting this one to my husband because it is so beautiful. Now let's get to performance. Now I saw on Fragrantica that a lot of people complained about performance, and let me tell you, I totally disagree. This has long-lasting performance. It remained over 6 hours on my skin. I know that fragrances do remain differently on everybody, so I'm talking about my personal experience, and sillage was very strong, extremely strong in the beginning, but it does fade away I wouldn't say quite quickly, but almost suddenly. And you have like a moderate sillage. So it's not a screamer, it's not extremely loud, which I personally would appreciate in a fragrance, especially if you want to wear it daily or maybe to work or something like that. So for me, performance is not an issue at all with this fragrance. So overall, this fragrance is a definite win for me. Highly, highly recommended. And since it's a new fragrance, I don't want to say, but I guess it could be my favorite one from that line. Is there a fragrance that I can compare this one to? Honestly, not. But I have to mention that I am not an expert in men perfumes. So yeah, please tell me in the comments down below if you tested this fragrance. Do you find it similar to any other one that is available on the market? Let me know in the comments down below. That was it. That was my review on Zafferano from Acqua di Parma. I hope you liked this video and you found it helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget the buying guide on that line is available in the description down below for you to check. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Ciao.